Welcome on into this final fixture of the Region of Origin Series in 2022, sponsored by the Stream Shop, where we see the under-18 clash between Auckland White and Auckland Blue. It shapes up to be a fantastic match to end our series, with all the series already kind of locked up by the Auckland South in terms of the girls' space, considering that the entire Region of Origin Series is combined with the boys' results in September. This match should fall nothing short than brilliant, where we see some of the older girls in these grades play against each other. I'm joined today by my co-commentator, Elton. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, Vigo. Good to be here for the last game of the day. Looks like it's decent conditions. More good running rugby league, I'm guessing.
And here we go, the Auckland White girls. Eoke at the back, Tupou and Tumotu. Tono'u in 3, Javier 4, Latui 5, Walters in 6, Matautia in 7, Tulua in 8 and 9, that's Nevea, and Tulua in 10, Asaua in 11, Taupo in 12, 13 is Vaka, Taonga 14, Lokotui 15. For the girls, blue squad list, we've got Pickering, Maunga, Leonga, Nelson, Fisolai, Fortes, Taramai, Remo, Siofele, Toilolo, Tato, Uilo, Limatoa, Shannon, Ormby, Maunga, Mafi, Afu, and Davy Tapu making her return today in the number 1 jersey. As we get ready for the girls to run out of the changing sheds, the referees talking through the last bits and pieces as they prepare themselves for this game. Match manager Patrick Carthy, massive shout out to Pat. He's been around the traps for a long time now in Auckland Rugby League and does a tremendous job for us here in our organisation, giving up his own time to be here and volunteer as well to our awesome game. It's a good crowd down here in Cornwall Park, Auckland, where we see our final match about to get underway. It's been a fantastic weekend of young youth girls footy and future talent coming through the ranks in terms of future NRLW superstars, international representatives, as we see some of the kids playing on the number 2 field, taking shots at goal.
Slotting a few goals. Great stuff.
Oh,
look at that. Trick shot.
Trick shot. How good is that? Massive shout out to the Stream Shop crew for picking up that one. These kids these days are more creative than anyone I know. Our referee in the middle today is Miss P for this final fixture. Everyone knows her as Miss P. Very big personality amongst the referee ranks. As they look to go through the final stages before kickoff in this one.
Yeah, it looks like things are getting ready for the teams to come out now. The AR's there having a last chat with their ref, and the teams will be coming out of the tunnel soon. As we see a nice dog there on the sideline. Good day to walk your dog here, folks. Down at Cornwall. Here they come out of the tunnel here. Blue versus white, last fixture of the day. Should be an absolute ripper here at Cornwall. The field is holding its shape not too bad considering all the code it's had on it over the last 2 days. Still good for running footy. And so Auckland White wearing the red strip. And Auckland Blue, of course, in the blue. Mouthguard check underway. And it looks as though Auckland White will be heading towards us here. Right to left on your camera. And blue, obviously left to right. Look like they're going to receive the kickoff, blue too, so Auckland White will be kicking off here. as the tee comes out. Auckland White, they'll be looking for a big kick chase here first up. Put a good hit on and pin Auckland Blue down in their half, deep in their half. And we're underway here at Cornwall. Auckland White get good purchase on that kick, and it's taken down by number 5 there, Fesalai, to play it. And out of hooker, here comes Toilolo. Finds her prop forward. Good carry there. Toilolo, guessing they're potentially sisters. And here's the other prop forward in for a run. Good carry, Tatu. Toilolo again. Goes to her half this time. Dummy again, and she's through. Ooh, a half break, but shut down eventually there. Tauramairemu. And here's a cutout ball. Back to Tatu, another carry in the set for her. Busy set for the prop forward. Toilolo again. Goes to a second rower who puts it on the left boot this time. And ooh, a good cross kick that a winger had a chance to take, but ended up spilling it there for Salai.
Yeah, good opening set there for the Auckland Blue side. Really making some way towards the middle of the field and also rolling through the meters. They get a good kick to end the set there, and they actually get the ball back via a knock-on as decided by the referees. When going to pick up the ball, the winger there, unfortunately, for Auckland White.
Oh, he's got Auckland White knocked it on first. Okay, there you go. Good spot to start a set then, Vigo. As they feed the scrum, and off the back comes the second rower in the form of Ualui. Toilolo again, spins it out. Here it is, it's number 7, Tauramairemu again.
Yeah, definitely a standout, Tauramairemu in yesterday's game. It's good to see her backing up to date.
And now it's in the hands again of Toilolo. They're in front of the horns here. Here's the other prop forward again. It's Tatu with a run. She's gone close there too. Referee comes in. She might have even gone over here, Tatu. Confirmation. The ref points to the spot. Great try there from the prop forward.
Yeah, Savannah Tatu there as we go shortly to the live stream replay there, courtesy of the stream shop. 4 points to 0 now the lead. It was a fantastic individual effort, hitting the ball with speed, and the defence just holding off there, which allowed her to gain momentum and just use her pure strength to get over the line.
Yeah, she had plenty of work to do. She's taken it from 11 metres out and gone the whole way. Great try. Reaching out in the tackle. So 4-0. Auckland Blue looking to add the extras here. About 15 in from that far touchline. Good contact, but it's waved away, so it'll remain 4-0 for now here at Cornwall. Auckland Blue over Auckland White. And Auckland White taking no time and getting back to halfway.
As we see the replay again, getting one off the ruck staff. She's got the ball, like you said, 11 metres or so out, and she's just used her brute force and momentum to carry herself over the line and scores what's a good try to open up the bank here at Cornwall Park.
Just waiting for the ball here. Good to go now. It'll be Taupo to kick off here. Second rowers both doing a bit of kicking for these sides, it seems.
Yeah, multi-talented, some of these girls, Elton.
It's good to see. Good tackle there from Auckland White. Teamwork. Toilolo to Toilolo again. Good run. This time that's Toilolo off to Yulu. Oop, it's been turned over here. Auckland White get in a good field position. Spinning it out two off the ruck. Running a little bit sideways, but straightening now and getting rid of one tackler. Good run and an offload too. Good play here, but it is the first or second tackle, so maybe they just need to hold on to it, straighten up here for a couple of tackles.
Yeah, someone to watch in this matchup as well is Tafahau Asaoa, and number 11 for the Auckland White side. She was a force in yesterday's match, and she should show to be the exact same today, I would assume.
They're only 10 out from the Auckland blue line here. Auckland White hold on attack, dummy cut. This time they go wide, right up to the winger. She's got a chance out there, but she's taken down about 3 metres out from the try line. Coming back this near side now. Offload, plenty of offloads here, and it could turn into a try. It does. Great try there for Auckland White. It's number 12, Taupo. Great stuff. Just capitalising on a nice little offload, bit of broken play stuff, and over she goes, Vigo.
Yeah, Elton, it was real threatening play earlier on in that set as well, as they shifted the ball right and they kind of stretched the defence. So as you see here in the replay, the middle kind of becomes a little bit stagnant and stuck in the mud. As you see, Taupo too strong. She carries a couple of defenders over and reaches out with her big mid and dots down for their first 4-pointer of the game.
Yeah, 4-all. We've got a contest on here. This kick to push them in front. Pretty handy to the post. And she's nailed that. Good conversion from number 4, Javier. So that pushes them in front. Auckland White go out to a lead 6-4. And we'll see Auckland Blue slowly make their way back to halfway for the kickoff. Still 27.5 minutes left until halftime, so still early in this one.
Good to see the crowd out here in numbers, supporting their families, friends, loved ones. Having a bit of a lunchtime as well, as the ball doesn't quite go 10, and it's a penalty now for the Auckland White side.
Some easy first meters there on tackle 1. In a good position here. That was the hooker, Tulua. Now they go off to a forward runner. She offloads. Plenty of offloads here in the early stages of this one. It's good to see a bit of razzle-dazzle as it'll be Tulua fires it out to her fullback in the form of Aoki. Taken down now. Auckland White, they're about 30 out, centre field. Nice little cut ball there. Penalty to Auckland White. Oh, quick tap, but not taken on the mark. Good run there on tackle 1. Asaoa. And they fire it out right-hand side of the field here. Good dummy there from Walters. She's taken down. Back they come the other way now, Auckland White. A little bit of a goosey there. She's still going. Will she go the whole way? I think she's got that on the line. Confirmation coming from the ref. confirmed. What a try that is. Taupo, that's a double. She's in for a second.
Some fantastic individual play again. Taupo coming off the back of a nice hit and spin. 10 points to 4 now. The lead quickly back in favour of the white side. One off the tap. Nice goosey, like you said. Hit and spin here. Used really well and just reaches out. That's some great game awareness and spatial awareness for that individual player.
Great work from the camera crew here too, picking up that try, just slamming it down right on the line. Great stuff. Taupo. And Javier has a handy conversion. Yep, she makes no mistake. She pushes it out. 12-4, Auckland White. Well, Auckland Blue haven't had much ball or territory since that first passage of play where they ended up getting a try, so they'll be looking to get their hands on the ball and hopefully some territory too for their sake.
Yeah, it was an interesting start by the Auckland White side. Yesterday, they ended up being quite dominant throughout the entire game, and the Auckland Blue Auckland White definitely didn't come out as firing as Auckland Blue today, but they find themselves ahead again as we wait for the ball to be returned to halfway.
Get it back underway. Oh, it's allowed to bounce, which is always dangerous. But eventually, it looks like, yep, Auckland White have got it under control eventually. Dangerous bouncing ball there for a moment, but they're away now. Here they come. On tackle two, a great run from one of their forwards there. Wowee. Huge yards there. And again, they take it up. There's tackle three. Auckland Blue come up and meet them a bit better this time, but it's a good play out the back, and it's going to turn into some points here potentially. Auckland White look on the inside. Oh, great try saver there though from Auckland Blue, and they've got possession back now. Great defence. Wow, they let them away on an overlap down this near side, and then eventually the scrambling D come across and made a try saver. So now they're working it out off their own line here, Auckland Blue. Scamper out a dummy half for a run there. That was Tavita Fisalite. Oh, it's a handling area there. And yep, the referee says a knock on. That'll be a scrum to Auckland White in a very handy position to start a set. Or in fact, it's a penalty. Oh no, it is a scrum. Bit of confusion amongst the players there. They were back 10, ready for a penalty, but it will be a scrum for the knock on.
Here as we see the beautiful replay, some awesome ball work by Poimatangi Matautia. Some real good show there as she dummy cut twice and put her player through the gap, and a couple of tackles later we see Auckland Blue making an error and gift the ball back to the white side.
Here they come again, Auckland White. Javier takes a hit up there in the centre of the field. Good scamper out of dummy half here. Auckland White, she's still going. Almost went right through there, the hooker, Tulua. She'll play it. About 15 out in front of the horns. Another good run out of dummy half, Auckland White. They're finding a bit of space around the ruck. Opportunity to scamper out of dummy half and make yards. And now they spin it out, one off the ruck. Oh, there's a chance here. They should be in again. They will be. This time it's number 11, Asua. Apologies on the pronunciation. Good try for her, though. It was too easy. It's raining tries for them at the moment, Vigo.
Yeah, I saw one of the standouts yesterday in the number 11 jersey, just picking up the ball here after a good run from a dummy half, and She nearly crept through herself, and very next tackle, they shifted out to the left-hand side, off her right foot. Nice little dummy, beats the first defender, and then dots over. Too big, too strong, too fast, mate. Just a case of that.
That's right, Vigo. Powerful runner, the second rower. And she goes. And that pushes it out to 16 points to 6. No, 16 points to 4. And the kick conversion is good. Great kick from Javier. And that'll make it 18-4. Auckland White over Auckland Blue here at Cornwall Park.
Get to your points, girls, get to your points.
There's about 20 minutes until half time, so still plenty of time to go here. Auckland Blue needed a try or two before half time to get themselves back into it. Pretty important that they score next, one would feel. Away they go again. Allowed to bounce again, but Auckland White have it now. They spin it here to a forward runner, and she'll play it here to the hooker, Talua. She goes off to the right of the ruck to a playmaker, inside ball. Good run from that, good cut run there. Which pushes one of the would-be tacklers away. Coming back to this near side now, running onto it with some heat. Wow, well injected into the line there, and a good bump off. Oh, she might have hurt herself though. One of the trainers running out to check she's okay. She's back on her feet, which is a good sign.
Yeah, as we look at the replay, Eleanor Javier, she's been a strong player for this white side. Big bump off there, and she's just, I think, caught a knee or a leg to the head as she got thrown to the ground. Hopefully she's okay. Trainer Terry Morrison right up there to make sure she's all good, and he's decided it's not okay, and she'll be replaced here and assessed off the field.
Big loss for Auckland White. Hope she's okay. 3 from 3 off the tee today she is. Javier, so they want her back on. As we're away again. Ooh, handling error there from Auckland White. Referee allows play to carry on. So they still have it here, Auckland White running up this blind side. Shut down by a couple of tacklers for Auckland Blue. Here's number 7, she passes it on, Matauatea, but it's loose and it ends up in the hands of Auckland Blue. Here's Afu at half, fires it off. 2 off the ruck now, getting a bit of width early in the tackle count, Auckland Blue, still going. But referee pulls it back now.
Yeah, great legs tackle then. Managed to jolt the ball free. Number 5, Latui. Very strong tackle around the legs. And then 3 over the top to Nu'u, finishing her off and jolting the ball free.
Here they come on the blind side, Auckland White. Looking dangerous, getting rid of tacklers. Eventually, they're taken down here on this close touch line. Another run out of dummy half. Taken down, they're about 25 out from the Auckland blue line. And still going. They're only about 16 out now. Auckland White, hot on attack. Good pass from the half to the try scorer, looking for a double here. She offloads. Well, good D eventually by Auckland Blue, shutting it down. It needed to be done. Options both sides of the ruck. Which way will they go here? They end up going to the far side of the field. And, half line break. Quick play of the ball. Still going here. Wide they go. Walters fires it out to a winger, but pass doesn't go to hand. And it ends up over the touchline. So Auckland Blue survive this time. And we might have another injury here.
Yeah, it was really some great defence as they rushed up on the half there. Good work by the centre, Tiana Tai Leonga, to force the pass, and unfortunately just not going to hand, and the Auckland White opportunity goes begging. As we see a couple of trainers tend to an injured player. Lots of support out here today for these young ladies. The youth of our game here in Auckland, future stars. As our referee, Miss P, still in charge of this one, as a big stoppage in play for our injured player. Good thing having some qualified staff for the Auckland White side out there today. Let's take a look at some of the tries for this game. We opened the scoring bank today for the Auckland Blue side via Savannah Tato. Nice individual effort there, one off the ruck. Too big, too strong. White not getting off the line, and she dotted over for the first try of today. White hit back pretty soon after as Taupo. Nice footwork there off her left foot and through two defenders. And she scored the second try of this match. Her first one of the day.
Yeah, good offload there from Javier.
This was the second one. Nice individual effort, bit of a goosey hit and spin. And just the spatial awareness of this player was something to write home about there. Reaching out and dotting down right beneath the sticks. It was fantastic to see.
It was a great try. She knew where the line was. And then there's the next try for Auckland White. That was Asoa. Good carry from her. Just dummied and ghosted in through a gap to push the score out to, at that point, it's 18-4, I believe, which the score remains. And 3 from 3 off the tee for Javier too. So Auckland White have dominated this first half so far.
As we see some real concerns for the player on the ground there, just taking that precautionary action of holding the neck. Could be a bit of a neck / shoulder injury. We do wish her all the best as the fans and supporters look on. We'll have the Auckland Rugby League buggy out there in the moment to look after our player out there.
A few cyclists coming through Cornwall there. Sunday ride, why not? Beautiful day for it.
A special mention to the socks worn out there too by the majority of the players, all representing their clubs via the socks. So know that this is a representative program through North and South and Blue and White. It is a representation of our clubs here in Auckland, and it's a massive shout out to them all as well, because without them there'd be no footy in Auckland. As we take a bit of an extended break here at Cornwall Park. There's yourself, handsome fella in the commentary box. How good?
Get that off the screen.
So obviously, Elton, you do a bit of commentary here and there. I've seen you commentate a bit of the cross-code stuff, Union down in Varsity.
That's right, Vigo. Yep, I've enjoyed it. Helped you out with a couple of games, the Sean Johnson and Dean Bell Cup at the start of the year, and then I've been pretty busy doing the varsity Prem rugby team down at Cornwall Park, all of their home games, and yeah, it's good to get back here and do some more rugby league. Mate, thanks for the call up.
No worries, pleasure to have you here, mate. And as we see our injured player making her way to, we'll call it the Medicab, the Auckland Rugby League Medicab tonight, or today. And a bit of a replay of what happened. Maybe just she just softened up as she passed the ball, and simultaneous tackle, never nice. A bit of whiplash and
shoulder injury potentially.
Yeah, shoulder slash maybe a bit of a tweak in the neck. Nothing too serious, but all the precautions carried out here by trainer Terry Morrison. She seems to be okay, which is good signs.
She was playing well too, Walters.
She was. You're right. She looked very elusive as she came to that right-hand edge, and just unfortunate getting hit when your body's limp like that is never nice, and it's always a recipe for obviously a whiplash injury or shoulder injury at that.
Still 15 minutes and 40 on the clock till half time here, so plenty to go. Auckland Blue will be looking to get some position and territory and get some more points on their board. But they'll have to defend their line here before any of that can happen. Auckland White hot on attack with a scrum. 10 out from the blue line.
As we see time wave back on now, Auckland White will have a chance, like you said, Elton, to really make some inroads in this defence of the Auckland Blues side.
Ooh, you could hear that one from up here. Huge contact on tackle one. As they come back to this near side, spinning it wide. There's space for the winger out here, and she'll go in for a comfortable try. That's Latui. Good try for her, and just well worked from the team. Good structure. The half seen that there was space out wide. Spun it out. 22 points to 4.
Yeah, you're right, Elton. Michaela Poimatangi-Motauti has been very impressive in the first 20 minutes of this game. She was a bit quiet yesterday, as you see here with the ball now. Nice ball out the back, drawing the defender, and a nice drawing pass there by the fullback. Pretty much sends Latui in untouched and extends their lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard's slightly blowing out now for Auckland Blue. They're going to have to get some points before half-time, you would think, to stay in this one. And here comes the conversion from out wide. It's a tough task. Javier is off the field, of course, so it's a change of goal kicker. We've got Taupo to take this one. Can she add to her points tally of 2 tries already?
She can do everything, the skill. She's been very involved in scoring a double of it for herself, and now taking a shot at goal. Bit of history of Region of Origin, Elton. We actually started this in 2017, and it was purely boys side. We had 14s, 16s, 18s, as well as 13s and 14s restricted, and 15s and 16s restricted. And then we expanded to the girls side of things in 2018 before COVID hit. Really cool to see how it's kind of transformed forward and moving in the right direction in terms of creating pathways for our youth, especially our girls in Auckland. As we see this kick fall just short, and it'll remain 22 points to 4. Auckland White really starting to become dominant in this one.
As we see the try again on the replay. Just beautiful stuff through the hands. And the wing is over in the corner. Basic rugby league play. And here comes Auckland Blue. Another kickoff. They've had more practice of their kickoffs than they would have liked in the first half. Good nudge, that'll bounce out.
Oh, it's on the full though, unfortunately. Touchy right on the line for that one.
From here, I thought she might have just kept that in, but yeah, Tachi's in a better position than me, and it's out on the full.
Whoa, how close.
That would have been just what Auckland Blue needed too. But anyway, not to be. Auckland White start another set from another handy position. Oh, big run here through the line. Oh, tackle from behind eventually. Had to be made. Looking dangerous here. Good run out of half here too. Taken down, 20 out. Still a few tackles up their sleeve here, so this is battle stations for Auckland Blue as they come out the back. Again, they go wide here. Good hands there. The pass was at her ankles, but she manages to hold on. They go a little bit of a cut play there. Oh, offload. Late offload there for Auckland White. This is danger. But it's diffused by Auckland Blue. So, will they come blindside again? They do. Not the best pass, but still got a chance here. Well tackled, Auckland Blue. And that's the set complete. So, they've held their line well there, Auckland Blue. And they'll come away with possession now.
Yeah, not a bad place to turn over possession for the Auckland White side. Probably your second best result after a kick and goal. And there we have it. Now they get the opportunity to really bar up on defense, get that line speed up, and keep them down here in that red zone.
Good run from Afu there. She gets some good yards. And now Nelson fires it out to number 15, Fulu. Carries it on out to her halfback, Karamai Remu. And the lock forward will come in to play acting half, Shannon. But it's come loose. Play on's the kill. Auckland Blue. We set it up here, and Afu is playing half. And eventually, Auckland Blue will get the penalty. They're just lying all over that for too long there, Auckland White. And that penalty is just what the doctor ordered for Auckland Blue. It looks like they might just tap and go rather than kicking for touch here. Yep, Arthur will tap and go after a forward runner. Good D there. Arthur again, doing a lot of work from hooker. Nice little inside ball from Cornwall Park. Huge hit. Some big shots coming in now for Auckland White.
And she's left her on the ground. You see in a replay shortly if there was anything legal in that one. It looked clean from up here and just some big contact. As we look at the replay, yeah, very clean.
Whoa.
Good tackle.
Good hit.
That is some massive, massive contact in the middle there by that player, Asua. Not only has she been a force with the ball, there you have it, she's a force on defense as well. Big girl.
Quite a few injury stoppages creeping into the first half here now.
Yeah, it's been an awkward one in this matchup, Elton. A couple of big hits, legal ones at that as well, and just unfortunately just getting their bodies in weird positions or taking some real big hits, and it's just those little niggly things that sometimes are the lead to injuries. So hopefully she's okay there, this young lady. Tadela Maunga Brock. Lovely day down here at Cornwall Park. The sixth and final game of our Girls Region of Origin Series in 2022. She's up to her feet and the crowd give her a round of applause. She certainly did wear a shot, and high tackle from the referee is the decision. So they'll get a penalty here, Auckland Blue.
Ahu takes up another run. Ahu in half. Goes to her winger coming in to do some of the grunt work here. Give the forwards a rest. There's Malga doing her bit for the team. Tuilolo carries on out, 2 passes. It's in the hands of the other winger this time. Tavita Fisulai. And they come back. Wingers getting a lot of touches here in this set. Now it's in the hands of the centres. The backs very busy for the set. Nelson takes the carry there. They carried the blind side. Dummy cut.
Oh, that's a beautiful hole.
Ooh. Shut down eventually, but looks pretty dangerous there. Need more of that, Auckland Blue. So they come back this way. It's a good kick there from Taramarimu. Will it sit up and go though? Or no, it won't. I thought that might have actually just set up, but it hasn't quite done that for her, unfortunately. So 7 tackle set for Auckland White, and they come out to tap it on the 20. And away they go. Tackle 0 there. Working it up the blind side now. Good yards. Tackle 1, and they're already well on their way up to halfway. Working the blind side again, this time through a run out of dummy half. Taken down. Will they put some width on it here? No, we'll tuck it under the wing, but then offload it. Oh, and it's left behind by the second rower for Auckland White there. Dalpo couldn't quite hang on, unfortunately, so Auckland Blue will get the ball back here.
As we see a replay, nice little show and go and offload to get that play started. Unfortunately, it could have amounted to something, and an opportunity goes begging for the white side.
22 points to 4, Auckland White over Auckland Blue. About 7 minutes left to Oranges. Let's see what Auckland Blue can do here. I'd love to even up that scoreboard a bit before half time. There's a bit of space here. It just ends up slipping through the winger's hands, and yep, referee says knock on. Auckland White's ball. Another scrum, this time Auckland White to feed it. Well, halftime could be a good thing for Auckland Blue here. Maybe they just need a bit of a chat with their coaches, get them back on track. As Auckland White come away here, dummy cut, cuts it on the second one there. Centre field, 30 odd out from the Auckland Blue line. Another good carry there. They're all shaping out back on this near side. The referee's got penalty going the way of Auckland White. Just holding on in the tackle for too long. Tap and go. Tackle 1 here, only about 15 out from the Auckland Blue line, centre field. They go blindside now. A couple of women in the tackle there for Auckland Blue. Good work from them. Blindside again. This time it's number 15. Latui takes it up for Auckland White. Back they come here. Couple of passes, looking to put some width on it. And this could be, ooh, I thought it was another line break there. But eventually they have wrapped it up, Auckland Blue. Still defence to be done here though as they come wide now. Auckland White, they've got numbers, can they use them? Out to the winger, will she get in for a double? Yes she does, you betcha. Great try again there for Latui. Bagging a double here at Cornwall.
It was a beautiful team effort there. as they take the lead out now to 26 points to 4. I really enjoyed the involvement of the spine in that play. How they linked up really well, as you see in the replay. Brought to you by the Stream Shop, of course. Look at that shape that they've got out here to this left-hand side. Looks like a beautiful thing. They shifted out to the left, and it's a simple front door, back door, face ball, and then trying the corner to that young lady again, Latui.
Good cutout ball from the fullback here. Good passes from everyone across the field there, really.
Yeah, it was really set up nicely by Vaka as well. She was the first lady to receive the ball off the ruck. And she took it straight and directed the line, which kind of opened up and held the defenders so they couldn't slide off. So really good play all round.
And we've got another change of goal kicker here. It is fullback Aoki, who threw the beautiful cutout ball to put her winger in the corner there. So can she convert this conversion from out wide? Only a few minutes on the clock till half time.
The ball's falling off the tee.
Gotta hate that. She finally had it all lined up well, and then it's tumbled off.
Tumbled off almost a bit like the All Blacks last night. Come on.
That's right. Interesting result there. Well done to Ireland. Here she comes. What, good contact?
Very good contact, just falls short.
It was online. Good effort there from Aoki as she pushes the T-boy away and blames him. Good to see. All right, into the last couple minutes. We've got about 1 minute 40 on the clock here, and that's even the halftime hooter. So we'll go in for halftime now. 26 points to 4. Auckland White leading Auckland Blue.
Gotta get up in the morning. Gotta get up. Every day I gotta try. Come on, get yourself up. On and wake up in the morning. Body sore from last night's training. Dude, run harder, tackle with intention. Make wonder gaps and watch for interceptions. Keep it fair, keep it cool every section. Give your all, pass the ball, put your best in. Enjoy your day, strip, pick up in your selection. This the thing that you've been missing. Don't play rugby league. It's all yeah. You are your club. Come on.
Oh, it looks good. Here we
G'day and welcome back here to Cornwall Park. Auckland White leading at halftime here. 26 points to 4 over Auckland Blue. Auckland Blue are going to need a big comeback to get back into this one. Sun's shining here, should be in for a good half. As we look at the first half highlights, Auckland Blue started well here and they got the first try of the day through their big prop forward, Tato. And then Auckland White quickly responded through a great try there for Taupo. Her first of 2. That was her first you just seen. And here's her second, which was an absolute ripper. Great awareness of where the white line was, and she got it down on the line for the try. Then they, shortly after that, got up here for their third and pushed the score out to 18-4. And here comes their fourth out to their winger here, Latui, who was in for her first one of the day. And then later on in the half, she found herself going over for a double. So 2 tries for Latui, 2 tries for Taupo, and 1 try for Asawa. Apologies on the pronunciation there. But yeah, Auckland Blue left with a lot of work to do here in the second half. And here's a huge hit that actually resulted in a bit of a stoppage in play for an injury. But yep, there's been plenty to look at in the first half. It's been good viewing here at Cornwall.
Yeah, now coming out of the changing rooms, or the team huddle, not changing rooms. As your Auckland Blue coach, you're just looking to just get back into this thing, you know, doing the 1%ers right, getting off your line quickly, really barring up in defense, deal contact and all those types of things. And just get through your sets and see how the game goes from there.
Auckland White come away with it here after it was allowed to bounce yet again. It'll be Talua at a hooker, goes through a number 14, Taonga. And a good carry here, they've broken the line there, but eventually clipped. That's the try scorer again, she's still going there, Asawa. What a game she's having. She was responsible for that big hit you've seen on the replay before too, as she makes a good 20-odd metres, potentially more. Huge run. Talua comes out blindside here, good carry there, and their fullback ends up with it. Aoki starting to get busy as the game went on, but unfortunately they've just coughed it up there, Auckland White. So here's a chance for Auckland Blue. They'll get position through a scrum feed here after a knock on from Auckland White.
Asaoa for the Auckland White side has been truly detrimental to that defence of the Auckland Blue side. She's a big body, she's fast, she's strong, she's agile. We're certainly looking at a future superstar of our game.
Taramai Remu feeds the scrum. And they'll come away with it here. They need a big set here, Auckland Blue. They need to set the tone for the half. Get themselves back into it. Here they come. Here's a good run. Good yards there. That's what they need more of. Quick plays of the ball. And good yards here. They come down the blind side. It's a good option. As we see them skip through a tackle or two, eventually taken down, but they're chewing off some good yards. Spinning it back open side now. Another good run. This is good stuff. Good start for Auckland Blue here. And again, just no nonsense play. Just good carry after good carry here, making yards. This is what the coach would have asked for. And they get to their kick now, which is going to be a nasty bounce there for Aoki. And it bounces past her. Eventually picks it up. And she's taken down. Good kick chase there. Couldn't quite see the number of the young girl there, but good chase from her. It is number 1, actually. Taupu, Davy Taupu. And here they come again. Auckland White working it away now. Tolooi finds her centre three-quarter, who tries to find the wing, but it doesn't quite go to hand, and it will go over the touchline. In fact, it won't. It'll just be advantage. And they'll play it tackle 0 here.
Yeah, Auckland White just coming out here in the second half, just trying to force the ball a bit too much. You know, that's twice now, back-to-back sets, where they've tried to offload the ball on the early tackle. So I'd like to see them just, you know, be a bit more vigilant with completing their sets and really starting to become relentless in terms of their dominance of this game.
They've got numbers down this blind side here, but eventually Auckland White look to have got their numbers there to match them up. And they do just that. Auckland Blue already looking better this half. It's good to see. And here they come on tackle 2.
Good penalty around the neck. She's over the top of the shoulder, and they concede the penalty to Auckland White. Much like you see at Elton, they have come out the halftime huddle firing, have the girls in Auckland Blue.
They tap and go, the penalty here. Oh, huge hit. What a hit that was. That's number 15. Latui for Auckland White. Great hit. Inside ball here. Auckland Blue coming back with their own force now. Eventually stopped. But this is looking like it's going to be a good half of rugby league here. Auckland Blue. That was Tatu, the try scorer, looking for a double, but doesn't happen on this play. As they come back blindside here, pushing it over, looking dangerous here. Auckland Blue, they've gone in.
Talenza Nelson, product of Auckland Girls Grammar, and it's come through the Jets development here at Auckland Rugby League. Dots down for the Auckland Blue. Second try of the day, 26 points now to 8. They still trail, but there's some hope in the coaching camp.
Yeah, looking much better here, Auckland Blue. They needed that. Good work from Nelson. She just ran on the ball hard and just ghosted in for their second try of the day. And it'll be the second rower, Amelia Uilui, looking to add the extras from out pretty wide. $26 points to 8. Need all the points they can get this half. Auckland Blue, one would think. Every conversion will be handy for them.
Yeah, what a great start to the half, Alton. I mean, you know, just like we spoke about before kickoff, it was just about getting those little things completed, the 1%ers, you know, completing your sets, giving yourselves a bit more energy on defence to get off the line and get that dual contact in the tackle. So it's really good to see Auckland Blue coming out strong here. The comeback is on.
That's right. Always good to see a second half comeback. That kick looks pretty good. Ooh, it's just waved away. Good effort, though, from out wide.
Yeah, had the distance. Most kicks that we see normally out wide in our young girls' grades struggle to get the distance, but that one definitely had the legs, just not quite the direction.
They just hooked it away just right there.
As we look at the try, nice cut out ball by the second row. It finds Nelson in a nice gap, and she pounds the ball over the try line. She'll be happy with that one, Talenza.
Yeah, it's a good centres try. Great stuff. And it'll be Auckland White to take the kick-off again here. Let's see if Auckland Blue can put together another good solid set of 6 and come up with some chocolates at the end of it.
Who doesn't like chocolates, Elton?
No one doesn't like chocolates. There you go.
How about meat pies?
And meat pies too, mate.
Wouldn't mind a meat pie or a chocolate.
Great stuff. As we see the kick-off on the turf here, Auckland Blue running it off their own line. Good first up run there for them.
Yeah, that's some real good meters off the back fence early on to start to set up the points. A nice two-band pass. That's good. This is exactly what they need to do. Get wider outside that core defence group, B to B, and create those one-on-one opportunities.
Yeah, it seems like potentially Auckland White maybe tiring slightly too. They're not getting off their D-line as quick as they were in the first half. And Auckland Blue are capitalising well.
Yeah, you're right. A bit complacent as well, I feel. Obviously with a big lead, sometimes it's easy to fall into that chill phase where just relax a bit.
That's right. Here they got the blind side. Whoa, huge hit there.
Javier's back on.
Yeah, Javier's back on, and what a hit that was from her. As they go to the boot now on the last. Well, it's allowed to bounce yet again. But eventually Auckland White wrap it up and get their position. Here comes the winger coming in for a carry there, Latui. Decent shot on her out there. And this time it's a run out of dummy half from Latui. Latui still going, but the ref says no. Tackle complete.
Yeah, penalty, just a little bit of a hair pull at the end of that tackle, unfortunately. Oh, look at that big hit there, Javier. Really dealing to her opposite number.
Latui will play half here this time, but she doesn't find her number 7. Eventually she gets it, and she's taken in a good tackle there. Auckland Blue D'ing up good here. They keep it up. But there could be numbers up the blind side. They don't go to the blind side though, Auckland White. They come open side and it goes loose. Play onto the cool. Latui being busy here. She'll play it again. And Aoki comes this blind side. Good ball playing from her. Finds Javier. Back on the game. And here it comes out to Sawa again, carrying. What a game she's having. Another big carry for her.
I'd love to see Asao's stats from this game.
Yeah, be great. Great viewing, I'm sure. She's had a blinder as they carry on out to this left-hand side here. Auckland White looking dangerous. It's in the hand of Latui.
Oh, great defence.
She's been denied a hat-trick there by some great defence.
Wow, there's some awesome cover defence. There's a real show of desperation by the Auckland Blues side. Look at them, 1, 2, 3 right there. Talens are not needed in the end as the two outside defenders bundle her into touch.
They look like they've got a bit more go about them in this half, Auckland Blue. It's good to see. I think we're in for a bit more of an even contest in the second half. (26-8). They're down by, but there's 24 minutes left in this one as they work it well off their own line here. They've looked good with ball in hand. They just need to get some sets up this end of the... That's another big hit there. They just need to get some sets starting in some more favourable positions of the field, and they'll be away laughing, I reckon, as they go to the left boot here. It finds the turf, but the kick chase is good. Yeah, good. Another good kick chase there from Davy Tapu. She's good on those kick chases for sure. Works hard, and she makes a good tackle here too. No, ooh, yep, just makes the tackle on Talua.
Special mention as well about Melita. She's actually 2 years young here, playing upper grade. So massive shout out to her. She's definitely got some wheels and talent heading forward, and she'll be a person to watch for sure. Oh, that's a beautiful inside play. Again,
Yes, so it is.
Yep. Asaoa, just a simple heads-up play. She looked up as the half, and she ran her hole on the inside. A simple draw and pass, and it sets them up for another try. 30 points to 8 now. That really puts a dampener on the comeback.
Yeah, that does. It's a shame Auckland Blue were looking good, and then a bit of a breakout try there for Auckland White, just capitalising on having all the territory here for the last 10 minutes. Nice. See the replay here. Another double chalked up for an Auckland White player. That's Sawa. I believe that's 3 of them have got doubles now. Latui and Taupo with doubles as well. Here's Javier back on to take her back over her goal kicking duties. And that one's waved away, so it'll remain 30 points to 8 here. 21 minutes on the clock. Oh, it's almost a bit of a shame there. Auckland Blue were looking so good, but Auckland White still find a way to get over the try line. As you see the replay again, too easy there, really.
Yeah, you're right, Elton. They were just starting to get into their groove, I feel. I mean, maybe if they'd come out like this in the first half, could have been a bit of a different story here in terms of how big the gap is right now, as Melita lines up to get us underway again. Melita, another one to come through the development space here in Auckland Rugby League.
This one's taken down on the full by Tonu.
You haven't said that too often, eh, on the full this matchup.
That might be the first kick that's been taken on the full. That's all right. The girls will be told that by their coaches after the game, I'm sure. Be more hungry to get on the full, but it's all right. Here they come, Auckland White. Spinning it out to their lock forward. Bunker is met in a great tackle. There's been some great tackling here today from both sides. It's a good watch. As the second roller has it now for Auckland White, and she's half through and gets the offload. Here's Javier back on the inside. Looking dangerous here, Auckland White. Back to their ways of the first half, it seems. They scamper out of half. Ooh, met in a solid tackle, but offloaded here. Taken down in front of the post.
There's Asawa. There we go left.
There you go left this time. 2-on-2 out here. The centre holds it up, draws in two defenders, but they put her down to the ground. And referee says that's set complete.
Yeah, it's a great place to turn over possession, especially when you're leading by so far, and you don't want to give that opportunity to roll out of your red zone with 7 tackles. So I'm not too upset with that play there at the end. You know, you're still trying to score a try, you're still putting them under pressure, and now they get the opportunity to really get off the line quickly in terms of defense and put the attack under pressure. So yeah, good work by the Auckland White side. They certainly have been the dominant party in this match. As we creep into the last 19 minutes of this game. Bit of cramp in our ladies. As we have a look at that big hit again earlier on in the first half. Tafao Asaoa, she's definitely been a standout for the girls in Auckland White.
Latui, great hit there on the replay.
Tell you what, we can create our own smash 'em, bro, I reckon.
We can. It's been great viewing some of these defensive hits.
As we're back to the live footage now. Auckland Blue with the ball, working themselves away from their own try line. Nice cut out ball now with the winger in some space. She's got some wheels. She cuts back on the inside, tries to beat her fullback on the out again. And they get the penalty. Some nice expansive footy there, Elton.
Yeah, that's great to see, Virgo. Good cut out ball and just freed up their winger on that far side. And they've even ended up with a penalty too, so hot on attack here, Auckland Blue. As they're just deciding whether or not they'll kick for touch or quick tap. Looks like it'll be another quick tap. They like that option, these young girls. And they'll play it here on that far touch line. Huge line out of players here. Will they go wide early? No, they won't. Oh, good contact there. Held up. Eventually played now. As they spin it out here. Set it up centre field here, Auckland Blue. They keep it coming the same way. Dummy cut, and then out the back and wide.
Nice
Here we
ball.
go. Oh, Davey Tapu takes a big hit there, but does well to stay in. The young girl. I hope she's all right there.
She's a tough competitor, is Tasha. Sorry, Tasha's her mother. Is Melita there. And she looks to be winded. She's got her knees up. Always helps to get rid of that feeling. I think she just fell underneath some big contact here. As the girls fell on top of her. She hit the ground quite hard as well. So shout out to Melita again. She is playing an age grade up, I think, and definitely showing the goods that she has defensively anyway, and chases on the kick. Definitely being one to watch moving forward. She's got some real good ball skills too, Elton. Like to see her playing in the halves at some point of her career.
Yeah, no, she's been impressive, especially, as you say, she's playing against the older girls, so it's a gutsy effort from her. She's doing well. A couple of really good kick chases in there. As Auckland Blue will carry on without her. And that's a good run there from the lock forward. She's held up eventually, but good effort there from Shannon. And she'll play it for the blindside play here. Ooh, a good hit there from Auckland White again. The ball comes loose.
Javier again. She's been great on defence, I tell you what.
Certainly has. Looks like Auckland Blue will lose possession here, surely. They look like they knocked that on, right?
Yep, 100%. I'd assume so.
Yep. Auckland White with the ball back in their hands, working it out off their own line here. And it'll be fullback Tahalia Aoki plays it here in the scrum, and it'll be off the back Latui. Good run from her. And Talua, the hooker, goes in to play half. She'll go for a run, calls her mate on a cut, but doesn't need her in the end. Eventually uses her.
Oh, could have got rid of it earlier than that.
Play on's the call here, though. Talua still going. Good run from her. She looks like she might even beat another one and offload. Chooses not to offload here. Lokatui goes into half. Up the blind here. In the hands of the centre. That's Tonu'u.
She does well to stay in there. Too quick, unfortunately. Got to give at least a little bit of time there for the dummy half to pick up the ball.
Yeah, got a little bit hungry there at marker. Auckland Blue tried to just snaffle it.
Yep, caught with her hand in the cookie jar, as they say.
So we'll tap, quick tap and play the penalty here. Auckland White. Work it up on tackle one. Well, a loose pass out of half, but it ends up in the hands of number 8, Talua. And she'll go down here, 25 odd out from the Auckland Blue line. There's some space here for number 14, Kaonga. Good footwork shown from her, and she plays it for, I think it's Lokatui. Struggling to see the numbers, but I believe that was her, and she'll play it. They're pretty close to the line here, Auckland White, as they fire it out the back. Well, the second rower bumps off one. Taupo looking for a hat-trick. Denied for now. And here's Javier. Looked really good since she's come back on the park. And she falls short of the line, and that'll be the complete set. Turnover, Auckland Blue ball, working it off their own line here now.
Yeah, again in real good field position. Now they're turning over the ball a bit better since the first half of the second period of the footy. And they started the half of pretty trying to play expansively where they didn't need to, and it's good to see them now completing sets and really building that pressure up again on the Auckland Blue side.
They go wide off the ruck here early in the count. And rewarded with some good yards. Wide again off the ruck. Seems to have been a bit more of a tactic in the second half, and it's working well. They're getting good yards here, Auckland Blue. They continue up the blind side. Here's the winger. Good carry from her. Back open side now, and it's a left foot bomb. Talua leaves it, and then takes it on the first bounce. Here she comes back, Talua stepping, having them on, finding a hole here. Still going, Talua. Talua's still going. She fends off one now. What a run from Talua, the young hooker. Can they stop her? Eventually they do, but they're hot on attack here, Auckland White. And here they come out a half through their winger this time. She's got easy meters in front of her, so she takes them happily. Taupau Tomatu, good run from her. Under the pump here, Auckland Blue, and here's Javier. Well, she probably deserved a try. She's been having a good game all day, and she goes over there, the centre.
Yeah, great try by Eleanor Javier. She just spotted a bit of a hole in behind the ruck, and she hit it with speed. The ball off dummy half, and nice little right foot step into the hole, and she was away under the post, untouched. Great try by Miss Eleanor Javier. But it all is come from Tamisha Talua in this carry. It was next to one of the best I've seen today. Straight through the heart of the defence. This was the end. Taupo sees Eleanor coming on. Nice right foot step in behind the ruck. Beautiful play. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, class. And now she looks to convert her own try here. Javier from a handy position. She does just that. So that pushes the score out even further here to 36 points to 8. Auckland White over Auckland Blue. As you see, another replay of the try here. Dancing through Javier, too easy for her. Auckland Blue jog it back to halfway for another kickoff. And here's a replay of that great run from Talua, which set up the try too. What a run that was. One of the runs of the day from the hooker.
It's been a show of the second rowers for Auckland White. Definitely been a couple of the standouts. With Taupo setting that one up, as well as scoring 2 for herself earlier on. And Asaoa with her big hits and try scored as well. It'll be hard to for the selectors to pick the MVP of the series.
Here's middle leader Davy Tapu. Finds the grass. Ooh, almost could have got the ball back off the kickoff there, Auckland Blue, but Auckland White have it now, and they fire an offload out to their halfback. She'll play it here for Latui. Goes to her number 8, Talua. Still going, good run from her. Still going. Stays on her feet. Wow, and they really can't put her to ground. Eventually she is.
A tough carry there.
It was, as now they come blindside, Auckland White. And a good run here too. I think that's number 13, Vaka. Tough to see the numbers at that end of the field, but I believe it was her as they come blindside again. Scampering out a half and going close. Only a few metres away now, Auckland White. They go out the back. Aoki keeps it coming. Talua doesn't quite get the bounce, but
Javier
outside her does. She's trapped just short of the line here. Talua goes back to one of her forward runners who crashes over for another try. That's a hat trick, I believe.
Yep, Neville's in Taupo. Hat trick for the young lady. She's definitely been one of the key parts for this Auckland White side, and she just shows just why. Here's your instant replay, courtesy of the Stream Shop. Holds the ball up nicely, does Heoke, and the ball goes to ground. Javier gets a good quick play of the ball. Talua
Talua signalled that,
Yep.
didn't she?
told her where to go.
Good teamwork. And Taupo crashes over for a hat trick.
Kittrick with a bit of cramp to boot. Oh, now
And Javier says, I'll have a rest too, thanks.
that's a good. Oh, that's a great one. Hey, how's the sun? Let's look at some blue sky.
Gives her mate some company on the deck there. Good to see.
Yeah, she's probably taking the piss a little as well, having a laugh. It's good to see some smiles on the faces of the blue side as well. They both got two players side by side, bit of cramp.
Yeah, as you said in the game I was commentating with yesterday, Vigo, it's good to see a lot more smiles out on the field than you probably see in the men's game, isn't there?
Yeah, 100%.
Enjoy it, the girls.
Yeah, like you said, it's a breath of fresh air, really. It's just brings that joy in back into the game and fun and enjoyment. So good to see these young ladies out here on show, fighting through all the fatigue, and some of them obviously facing some tough score lines, but still with smiles on their face.
That's right. Love to see it. And Javier will look to slot the goal. About 15 in from touch here. It's coming around. Ooh, just didn't come around enough though, so conversion not added. But the scoreline is blowing out here now at Cornwall. Let's see if Auckland South can maybe win the ball straight back off their kickoff. They had a chance to do it last kickoff. If they get a similar kick up and get the chase slightly better, then they might end up with the ball back in their hands. That's what they'll be aiming for.
Yeah, can't be too much longer left in this fixture. Oh, as we see, about 8 minutes left in it. Feels like it's been much longer than that with all the unfortunate injury breaks that we've had. As we see the buggy again in use.
Putting a few rut marks in the end goal. Yes, here's Davy Tapu. Her kick's taken down the full. Good carry there as well from Tonuku. She offloads. Here's Auckland White hot on attack again. There's Taonga off her shoulder with the run. And Latui gets it out of half. Goes to Aiki. She's been ball playing well. She turns it on the inside to her prop forward. Talua. Mercy Jane Talua, that is. Latui comes back out to her fullback. Ball playing well. Here's Talua. Step, pops it out to her centre. Big dummy. Javier looking dangerous again. She's opened them up here. Javier, one to beat. Can she do it? Oh, almost. The fullback just does enough. Holds on to her ankles. Good try saver, but a great run as well as Auckland White getting close to the line again here.
Salenza Nelson with back-to-back tackles, and she's unfortunately another injury as we see another young lady go to ground. Stream shot, a replay. Taupo, actually, one of the standouts. Oh, a bit of a hip drop, and it's come down ugly on her knee there. You just see a bit of a slip, and then her knees got caught underneath Nelson with that great try-saver tackle. Hopefully nothing too bad there for Taupo. She's definitely got a spot, I would believe, in the next stage of her representative career this year, as most of the girls, I would believe, in the 16s and 18s Region of Origin series would represent the zones at the Nationals towards the end of the year, Akarana and counties, so Auckland being split into two. And there's no doubt in my mind that this young lady, Navlazan Taupo, will be there.
Yeah, let's hope that's not a serious injury. It looked nasty. You hate to see it. The knee getting caught in the ground like that. The buggy might get some more use here.
Tell you what, the buggy's come in useful.
It has.
It's the first time we've had it here at Cornwall Park for anything really, and it's oh look, it's the handy kicker in the driver's seat of the buggy. He's a man of many roles here today. Shout out to TJ, does a wonderful job in the representative space and pathways here at Auckland Rugby League. Here we go. Telport now gets a little ride in the buggy. Should be enjoying that one, provided that injury is not too serious. Big smiles. They get a little wave. There we go. TJ always likes to be in the limelight.
The crowd are loving it here too. A few cheers for the buggy there. As Auckland White back into it. It's spilt by them. And Auckland South have it. Chance to break out there, but Auckland White defence just held on. Ooh, can they snaffle it out a half?
Good penalty.
Penalty.
Good penalty. You can't dive on the ball and behind the ruck like that, even if the ball's been standing there for a while. You must run around and pick it up. So yeah, just a bit too quick. Latui there. Some awesome footage of our buggy, getting some usage.
Quick tap just not taken on the mark there, so they're sent back. From blue, here they come.
Good carry.
Decent carry first up as they come open side now. 2 passes off the ruck. It's been the trend of the second half for them. Oh, they've left that one behind, knocked backwards. The ref's got them for offside anyway. So Auckland Blue will get a penalty here. Auckland White just creeping up. Offside. Quick tap and go again. Short ball here.
Nelson now, she's been quite instrumental for the Auckland Blue in the second half. Much more involved.
Come back open side here. Cut out ball. Auckland Blue looking dangerous here. Good run, but good D as well. Was that Javier again?
Wouldn't surprise me.
It was. Good tackle. And here's young Davy Tapu. She's coming in field. Stopped eventually. Plays that 20 in from touch. And Talua fires a loose ball out to her half. Still on the ground. Picked up eventually and now shuffled across. Back in the hands of the number 7 there, Taramaremu. She's taken down, centre fieldish. 20 out from the Auckland White line. Here they come, open side, dummy. Oh, and big hit red like a book from Latui.
And got the error. Latui has been outstanding on defence. I tell you what, her and Javier, absolute beasts. As we see a bit of an ankle breaker coming up here by Talenza Nelson. Ooh. They come back on the inside and then met by some heavy defence. Latui as well as Tano'u.
Yeah, they tried to force the offload there, Auckland Blue, but when you're under that much pressure, better option is often just to tuck it under the wing. Delays getting this scrum set. Poimatagi, Matautia, the halfback for Auckland White, looking to feed the scrum. And they come out here. Aoki goes to Talua. Talua looking dangerous again. She's straight through. What a line break, Talua. Can she go the whole way here? She's got the fullback turned inside out. Still going, Talua. Oh, eventually chased down by Davy Tapu. Great work from the young fullback for Auckland Blue. And they carry on here through Latui. A lot of the Auckland Blue defence is slow to get back here, so Auckland White have a chance. Working up the blind side now. It's Javier is held up. Talua and a halfback now. They carry it on out. Here's number 17. Ristro Havili. Now it's an Aoki doing a lot of the ball playing here, but referee
Time off.
says time off.
Ask for the touchy's opinion on something. Touchy's seen something and he enters the field to talk to Miss P, who's our referee today. And it's a penalty. Oh, scrum. Apologies. Lost the ball on the ground. And Auckland Blue get to use the ball maybe once more in this matchup.
Yeah, into the last 2 minutes now. As we see the replay of the Talua break. She's had a couple of great breaks in the second half. Great to see the hooker in open space. And good tackle, good scramble D from Davey Tapu. Getting back there and making the tackle on her. So here's Auckland Blue spinning it out. Couple of passes, make that 3 passes through the hands here. And can they free? Oh, Winger was in space there, but couldn't quite get the offload to her. That was her centre taking the tackle inside her as they come back open side. Some good footwork there. And number 15, Fulu, making yards up through the middle. Not the best pass there, but they've still got their hands on it eventually here. Auckland South, or Auckland Blue rather. They carry on blindside. Oh, straightening well, but taken around the ankles and a good tackle, and Javier finishes it off. Of course she does. Ever present on D. Another carry there. In the centre of the field for the 4-pack for Auckland Blue. Here they go on the last. They put it on the boot, but it's too easy to defuse there for number 18, Noah. But she's making a great tackle there. Is that Nelson? It is. Right on the full-time hooter. Is the ref going to let one more play go? Yeah, but it looks like there's not much enthusiasm about it as they just dawdle into contact here. And that'll be full-time, I believe.
Yep, 40 points to 8. It is the conclusion of the under-18 girls Region of Origin side as the Auckland white team come up triumphant quite easily at the end of this one. Your MVP, the number 11 for Auckland white. It was a tough decision for the selectors. It's a Fau Asaua picking up the chocolates in this one. Also special mention of the number 12, Nevlazin Tokpo, and Tamisha Tulua in the number 9 jersey for the Auckland white team. Both very close in this series at picking up the MVP. That's all she wrote for the Region of Origin series for our young youth girls grades for 2022. We'll be back next year with some more action.